Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Train Your English Brain. I'm Emma. Today, I want to ask you something. Look around you, right now, wherever you are. Can you name everything you see in English? A chair, a window, a cup? Maybe some objects come easily, but maybe some objects you actually don't know the English word for them, even though you see them every single day. This is completely normal, and it points to something interesting. Many learners study English from textbooks, learning words about topics they rarely think about, but they never learn the words for objects right in front of them, every day in their own home. Today, we will fix this together with a simple but very effective technique. The rule is simple. Look around your room and name the objects you see out loud in English. Let me explain why this technique works so well. Your brain remembers things much better when there is a real, physical connection. When you look at an actual chair and say chair out loud, your brain connects the image, the word, and the sound all at the same moment. This connection is much stronger than simply reading a word on a page, disconnected from real life. Also, this technique uses objects you already know well, objects from your own daily life. You don't need new grammar, you don't need complicated sentences, you simply need the English name for something you already understand perfectly, something that's already part of your world. Let me tell you a story. This is a story about a real student, and I will call her Anna. Anna studied English for years using textbooks. She could talk about weather and travel and famous cities. But one day, at home, she wanted to ask her English-speaking friend to pass her the remote control. She realized she didn't know this simple word at all. She knew complicated topics, but she didn't know basic objects from her own living room. This moment surprised Anna. She realized her vocabulary had big gaps, not in difficult academic topics, but in simple, everyday life. She decided to try something new. Every day, for just a few minutes, she looked around her house and learned the English names of objects she saw: remote control, sofa, curtains, shelf, mirror. She said each word out loud several times while looking directly at the object. After a few weeks, something wonderful happened. Anna's daily vocabulary grew naturally, without any pressure, without any textbook. Because she connected each word directly to something real in her life, these words stayed in her memory much longer than random vocabulary lists ever did. And in conversations, these everyday words came out naturally, exactly when she needed them. This is the real power of this technique. You're not memorizing abstract words, you're labeling your actual world in English. And because these objects are part of your daily life, you will see them and think of their English names again and again, naturally, every single day. Now, let's practice together. Right now, I want you to imagine you're sitting in a simple room. I will name some common objects, and you repeat after me. Then later, you will do this yourself with your own real room. Let's begin. Chair. Say it with me. Chair. Now, table. Say it with me. Table. Now, window. Say it with me. Window. Wonderful. Let's continue with a few more common objects you might see in a living room. Sofa. Say it with me. Sofa. Lamp. Say it with me. Lamp. Television. Say it with me. Television. Excellent. Now let's move to objects you might find in a kitchen. Cup. Say it with me. Cup. Plate. Say it with me. Plate. Refrigerator. Say it with me. Refrigerator. Great work! Let's practice using these words in simple sentences too, not just alone. This helps your brain connect the word to real usage, not just naming. Let's try. This is a chair. Say it with me. This is a chair. Now, I am sitting on a sofa. Say it with me. I am sitting on a sofa. Now, the lamp is on the table. Say it with me. The lamp is on the table. Wonderful. Let's practice one more type of sentence describing where something is located. This is extremely useful in daily life. The cup is on the table. Say it with me. The cup is on the table. The phone is next to the lamp. Say it with me. The phone is next to the lamp. The window is behind the sofa. Say it with me. The window is behind the sofa. Do you feel that? Now you're not just naming objects, you're creating small, useful sentences, connecting objects together in your own real space. This is exactly how children first learn language too, by describing the world directly in front of them. Let's add a few more useful objects, things you might see almost anywhere in your home. Door. The door is open. Mirror. I see myself in the mirror. Bag. My bag is on the floor. Keys. Where are my keys? Wonderful. Here is a simple and very practical exercise for you. Right now or very soon after this lesson, walk around your room, slowly. Look at 5 different objects. Say each object's name out loud in English. Then, if you can, create one small sentence using that object. Take a moment now and try just a little. Look at one object near you right now and say its name out loud in English. Remember this important idea. English doesn't only exist in textbooks or classrooms. English exists in your real everyday world, in your kitchen, your bedroom, your office, your street. When you start naming your own world in English, your vocabulary becomes personal, practical, and unforgettable. Many learners feel that vocabulary must come from lists or apps or lessons, but the truth is, some of the most useful vocabulary comes from simply looking around and asking yourself, how do I say this in English? This habit costs nothing, takes only a few minutes, and builds vocabulary that you will actually use again and again in real life. This technique is also wonderful because you can do it anywhere. Waiting for the bus? Name what you see. Cooking dinner? Name your kitchen tools. Walking in the park? Name the trees, the benches, the birds. Every environment becomes your personal English classroom, completely free, completely available, anytime you want. So here is your homework for today. Choose one room in your home, maybe your bedroom, your kitchen, or your living room. Spend 5 minutes walking around naming 5 to 10 objects out loud in English. If you don't know a word, that's okay too. Simply look it up, learn it, and add it to your growing collection. I know this exercise feels very simple, maybe even too easy, but simple exercises done consistently every single day create real, lasting progress. This is not about impressing anyone. It's about building a strong, personal foundation of vocabulary that truly belongs to your everyday life. So, my friend, please promise me one thing today. Sometime today, look around wherever you are and name at least 3 objects out loud in English. This small habit, repeated daily, will steadily expand your vocabulary in a way that feels natural and easy. Thank you so much for practicing together with me today. If this lesson helped you, please come back tomorrow for a new lesson. And remember, your world is full of English words waiting for you to notice them, one object at a time. See you in the next episode, my friend. Keep practicing, look around with curiosity, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.